So, the state of the play. I cannot lie. It is still nuts. My artwork side of my life has become so dominant over these last few months. It is just extremely difficult, not necessarily to find the time to craft terrain, but to edit videos. This is the crunch. This is the killer that I'm battling with right now and for the last months. I can only apologise to the lack of new content that I'm bringing to the channel. And it's not because it hasn't been created, it's just that I haven't had the financial stability to be able to take the time to just sit down and edit for a few weeks, or at least a few days. So it's good. Don't get me wrong. I have been doing this show, MegaCon in Birmingham. I have done this show, MCM Comic Con in London, XL, which was astonishingly busy. I sold out of a third of my stock, which was an absolute first. A crazy few days. I can't wait to be back there again. I met some fantastic people. Such good fun. I was here at this show, UK Games Expo, where I got the opportunity to see what that show is like from the other side of the table. I have been there many times as just rocking up and enjoying the weekend. This time, of course, as a trader. It gave me the opportunity to really think about what I can do with World War Fae. Now, World War Fae, you've heard me talk about a lot. World War Fae has the first illustrated book Kickstarter, goes live in just a couple of weeks' time. Everything is in place nearly for me to press the button to go live. So please, if you want to support this channel, want to see me getting here and doing more and more, click this link here. Go down into the font of all knowledge below. Get on that link. Get over to Kickstarter. Say that you're interested. And when that notification comes through, jump on there and let's see that happen. Because if nothing else, I want that book to be in the world. It's only the first book of a few, but it is a self-contained story, and I really want it out there. And with that being out there, it cements this whole idea I have for what is my business plan to be bringing it out to you guys and seeing you at conventions, not just here in the UK, but further afield as well, if I can. Anyway, so what's happening with just creation? What's going on? I got a ton of artwork. A lot of it is wildlife and landscape, the stuff I teach. A lot, and then I've got a good old chunk which is commission stuff, book covers, album covers, that I've been working on over these last few months. And then, of course, I've got World War Fae content as well, which is really going to be the focus of the latter half of this year, as I work through the paintings that are for the Kickstarter. And in amongst all of that, terrain. I miss making and bringing out my terrain stuff. Right now, I am faced with two problems, two challenges. First one of those, any terrain crafter will come to do battle with, and that is space. I do not have a great warehouse to play in. I don't have the, again, financial stability to rent a big storage area. I don't have a gaming community that I can go and put this stuff into a place. What I have is my house and my D&D group that uses that terrain. And I've come to realise that I need to make my terrain more efficient to work within the space that I have available in which to store it. To give you an example, right now, 2 of the rooms in this house are dedicated to just studio space for artwork and Mary's stuff. 1 room is dedicated to making terrain in. Doesn't leave a lot of rooms. So I am currently working on the attic and trying to get that as a place to be my terrain storage area right now, in a way that I can also set it up to photograph it for the channel, for social media in general. And if I can, in actual fact, set it up in a way to be able to game on it. So there's the other thing. I make terrain over that can fill quite a large area, or a reasonable area at the very least. So it takes longer to make because there's more of it to make. But what I've come to realise is I bought, for example, 40k 9th edition maybe a year after it came out. I haven't yet managed to play a game. 10th edition is out now. I have to chalk it up and realise that I do not have the opportunity often enough, or at all, to play the bigger war games. So do I need the bigger sets of terrain? The answer is yes, I do need it, because I enjoy making it so much. But I have to be realistic. Comes to us all in time, I guess. The terrain I do use is mostly for my D&D. And in this room, which has now been kitted out for D&D, we only, a D&D encounter only exists on a small area, and I need to make terrain that's for that small area, rather than thinking, oh well, when I want to use it for war games, or a huge, ridiculously big encounter, I'll make all this extra terrain, and that takes time, it takes energy, it takes cost, and ultimately it takes storage. So I have to think of these 2 main factors. It has to be for D&D, it has to be a smaller format that I create for, and it has to be efficient for stacking, for storing. So that's the challenge. And you're going to see me taking some older projects and going zorp on them and chopping them up, remanufacturing them down into more manageable chunks. So you're going to see what's occurring with that, as well as new stuff that I have already made, that is filmed, just needs the editing. So I'm going to throw it out there. If you want to support the channel, if you want to see this stuff coming out, I need to get to a point whereby, boom, this becomes my primary revenue. So get down into that blurb down below. Share these videos. I think I'm going to sign off there. I will see you soon. I can't tell you which video it's going to be. It might be art. It might be terrain. It might be some other random shenanigans. But I will see you soon. Bye for now.